often do you use a computer on a daily basis? I bet it's more often than you think. Computers are everywhere in our daily lives. They're in our cars, coffee machines, microwaves, and almost anything that uses electricity. The most sophisticated kind of computer that you probably use on a daily basis are laptops, personal computers, or your smartphone. We use computers on a daily basis, whether it be checking your email, browsing the internet, or for work. That is why we should learn how to properly maintain them. Without proper maintenance, you could become a victim of something like ransomware. For those who may not know, ransomware occurs when an intruder steals your information from your computer and holds it onto it until you pay them money. According to the FBI, over 4,000 ransomware attacks occur on a daily basis. I've had the same laptop for the past 5 years, and I've had no breach in my security, and I perform maintenance on it, and it works well. Computers are a complicated piece of science, and if not maintained properly, the results could be catastrophic. Take time out of your day at least once a month, but if all possible, once a week. Proper maintenance can extend the life of your computer and protect against loss of personal data. Now that you think computer maintenance is not important, let me persuade you otherwise. One of the main causes of data loss on a computer device is operator errors. Imagine yourself checking your email, and one of the emails you receive says, "You owe money to this big company." So naturally, you start to freak out and become afraid and get into afraid of getting into some kind of trouble. So then you make the mistake of opening the email, and before you know it, your computer starts to download a malware. Depending on the intention of the malware, you can lose access to your computer or have all of your information stolen, including passwords, bank information, or anything else. Being a victim of malware is frustrating, but it's not as frustrating as trying to get your homework done just a couple hours before it's due, and your computer starts acting up. I've had a time or two when my computer would display the not responding screen, and it all would go just white. So I would have to close the web page and restart my entire assignment from the beginning. Mind you, this is a couple hours before it's due, so I'm freaking out at the time. So, well, if any of these reasons worry you, don't, because there's a simple solution. Of course, you guessed it, my solution is computer maintenance. Don't worry, computer maintenance is quick and easy and only requires you to follow a few steps. Before I get into how to maintain your computer, you should understand a few of these terms. Cybersecurity. Cybersecurity refers to the security of your data and your computer, on your computer, or electronic device. Defragmentation. Defragmentation is where you speed up the processing of your computer by allowing it to organize the data in a way that your computer will be able to access it quicker. Now, here are several things that were suggested from computerhope.com that you can do to maintain your personal computer or laptop. Number 1, turn off your computer when you're not using it, and don't put it into rest mode, because that's not good enough. Number 2, delete any unnecessary or temporary files such as downloads. There's a tool called Disk Cleanup that will allow you to delete any unnecessary files on the computer that it has collected. After you use Disk Cleanup, you can use the defragmentation process to speed up the processing power of your computer. Number 3, update your computer. Updating your computer and your antivirus software allows you to ensure that they are performing at their best. Always keep your firewall on, and a firewall is what keeps programs and hackers from accessing your computer. Now you can use programs such as McAfee to protect your computer against cyber attacks. Now, if any of these seem too complicated, there are programs that you can clean up your computer and maintain it for you. You may think that computer maintenance is not an important thing. Well, if you use your computer for things such as online banking, like I said earlier, you can become a victim of malware to where they can steal your bank information. If a person is successful on a cyber attack, then you could potentially use pictures and memories of your loved ones that you had stored on your computer. That means you could lose pictures of any vacations you went on, all those fun times you had sightseeing with the family, or the time you visited Six Flags. All of those pictures lost. You could also lose pictures from the first dog you had as a child, or the pictures of your wedding, or pictures from your firstborn children. I think you get the point. But to put the icing on the cake, imagine how you would feel if you lose the pictures of the loved ones you lost or imagine those pictures became part of ransomware. Would you be willing to give up your money to get those memories back with both no guarantee? Despite the risk, I know that I wouldn't, because I believe there's nothing more important than family. All you have to do is to prevent this situation is to maintain your computer and making sure your security is up to date. Computers, just like anything else, require maintenance. Like I said earlier, all it takes is a few simple steps to maintain them. And by doing so, you can protect your data and speed up your computer and potentially extend your computer's lifetime. Now that I have told you how to maintain your computer, do you think you can improve your computer's speed by taking those steps? Text yourself right now so you won't forget the importance of your computer's maintenance. Now, I know I have not mentioned this earlier, but I wanted to save the best for last to help you remember to keep your data safe. This secret weapon was suggested by HP Development Company, and the secret weapon is to back up your information on an external hard drive. If you back up your data on an external hard drive, it makes 100% sure that your data will be safe and secure from cyber attacks because it's not connected to the internet when you're not using it. I hope this last trick has inspired you to maintain your computer to make it last longer so you can save money, because who doesn't want to save money?